start trouble because, of course, we didn't want to get in trouble for anything we did. So what we did was we very patiently stood up, which was the point, as the backs on the chairs in the food court were actually pretty tall. To the point where it could actually, see the, name of the Kung Fu school we went to on the back of our shirts, all of which we were wearing. We were all wearing matching, Kung Fu school shirts. And we, very patiently packed up the chessboard and very patiently watched as they started picking up, all of their shit in a hurry and getting damn well ready to run. And then we followed them throughout the mall for the entire day. That's all we did. We didn't do anything violent, didn't do anything mean. We would just head or follow them. Whenever they headed into a store, we would all stand out front of it, back straight, hands behind our back, clasped nicely, not causing any trouble. Just talking to each other, maybe leaning against a railing. And we'd keep them in there for about 35, 45 minutes. And then when they made a mad dash out of the store to somewhere else, we would very calmly follow after them. And we would stand out in front of that store and talk while they, cowered inside. Because the thing is, they obviously weren't shopping. I mean, they were very clearly sitting inside of the shop and staring out at us. So it's not like they were being, casual at all. Lots of eggs. I don't need them. So yeah, that's what we would do. And we did that for, I want to say 6 hours. Just, followed them around, stared at them. Finally, the mall started closing, because I think it was a Sunday, and of course it closed early on then. I think it closed around like 8, maybe 9. And they now have to head outside. And they, of course, are thinking, oh my god, they're going to kill us the second we get outside. Which, I don't know why we would. If we were actually going to kill someone, which, we never would. It really wouldn't make any more or less sense to wait till it was outside. We followed them outside, and there was someone pulling up in a minivan, because this was pre-SUVs, to come get them, and we just watched as they all fucking jumped for the back seat at once. Ender protection. I mean, they all just fucking dove in head first. It was a great thing, and that's kind of the way I've always, lived my life. It is you can beat a person up, you can hurt them, they'll heal. Psychological damage lasts forever. And that's what I think and that's why I always think it's better to to basically bruise a person's peace of mind than it is to bruise the person. No, but it was basically the girl who started it by the time we were done was crying. Of course, she would, my friend was like, no, she was just going to get my number and then mock me horribly. I didn't care. But I don't entirely think that's the case, because for some reason, weasel-faced little man that he was, the motherfucker always would end up dating hot girls, and I don't understand it. Like you said, he was a nice guy. He was no doubt well, not entirely true. Alright, he was nice to me. And I think he was probably nice to the girls he dated, but he was not a nice person. He did not give a damn if a person did not give a damn if and when people were killed in front of him. I mean, I'm not going to say we didn't, see some things in our time, bad car accidents or whatever, and his reaction was usually just, huh, and move around. But, he did not give a damn about anyone. He actually was, okay, water bucket. No, he was actually diagnosed with some sort of personality disorder that basically made him not care about anyone. But I don't think that was, that's why it didn't generate. Oh, wow, it's one of the whole cities. There isn't too much to abuse in those, so I may spend a bit of time in there looking around. Oh my god, bookcases. These I will be getting. But yeah, that's what we did. Yeah, the girl was in tears, and it was kind of a, well, hopefully she learned a lesson from this. Yeah, there's no point in actually starting a fight and trying to physically harm someone when you can make them cry. And that's always been a good way to go through life. Of course, that was, oh god, like 16 years ago. Probably more. So. I'm old. I'm old now. I'm not gonna lie. I know there are people older than me. I just don't feel like there are. It's one of those things as you get older where you're like, no one has the right to complain about being old but me. And there are people older than you, and, you know, you feel stupid when you meet them because you're like, oh, they've got a lot more right to complain than I do. But until you meet those people, no one has the right to complain about being old except you. I'm only 31 this year. That's not really that old. I'd like to get in shape again. I haven't had just have not had the energy or inclination to try exercising for years. And I'd like to do it. I actually would like to get in shape. No one ever wants to exercise with me. And that's one of the sad things, because I actually did take that seriously back in the day. So it was, let's exercise. What are we going to do? Well, I've got a, 4-hour workout routine planned out for us that should help, go into cardio so we'll lose weight. And then when we've got that, then we'll try some blast to help build up muscle. And then blah, blah, blah. Like, no. Like, but I actually have a detailed workout plan. Like, yeah, but what you have there sounds like work. We don't want to do it. Like, well, motherfuckers, what did you think workout meant? Alright, I've got me some fucking iron Uggs. This is going to be awesome. But yeah, that's always been one of my minor annoyances. Like, you wanted to work out, because that's the other thing. Most people actually know. I fucking know how to work out, and if they actually followed my plan, I could actually make them lose weight. Because I lost weight like a motherfucker when I was actually doing it. And, yeah, I just... Okay, that's weird. Oh, yeah, there's a block glitch. No, but I lost weight like a motherfucker when I was doing it and put on a nice amount of muscle mass, and god damn it. I put on muscle mass fairly well. I was not, fucking beefcake or anything, but I was at least not cheesecake. Or, fat cake. What in the hell am I caught on? The road is generating. Is that it? The road is generating? Oh my god. Yeah. The road is still generating outwards. Normally that's something that's supposed to happen pretty much immediately. I think I'm standing where something's supposed to be generating. Okay, I can move slightly now. Oh, thank God. Let me get the fuck out of here. Oh, God. Run. Run into the city. I don't know. That always annoyed me. But then again, I don't know. I was a little, ooh, this place is actually nicely formed. Look at it. It's all flat and pretty. And beds. And torches that popped. Which I don't want to have happen, actually, because it'll, allow monsters in. But, I know that, yeah, that just was one of those motherfuckers. Yeah, and the tops of these things are actually gold, and those are actually lapis. So, we might end up going for some of that, just because it'll help us when we want to start building portals, because finding this town is pretty nice. Because, yeah, this one actually couldn't generate in, oh god, in the previous world I was